The moderate market reactions to Greek uncertainty is mostly related to the potential action the ECB could undertake where risks materialize. Hello and welcome to this new issue of Eco TV Week. Sovereign debt market reaction has remained relatively muted to Greek uncertainty. The Greek yields have surged, but the financial contagion to other peripheral countries has remained limited. Italian, Spanish or Portuguese spreads are far from the level of 2011-2012. Several factors lie behind this moderate market reaction. Undoubtedly, the Eurozone is stronger now than it was 3 years ago. Peripheral countries has resolved their macroeconomic imbalances, and collectively the Eurozone set up the safety nets like, for example, the European Stability Mechanism or the Banking Union. These elements are important, but above all, it is a decisive role played by the ECB during the crisis that is determinant in stabilizing the markets. The ECB now stands ready to use all its available instruments within its mandate to fight against the risks that could threaten the euro area and the price stability. As pointed by Benoît Cœuré in a recent press interview, a Greek exit from the Eurozone can no longer be ruled out. Yet, where the risk materializes, the Governing Council of the ECB would be ready to use all existing tools and even could use or create new instruments to fight financial instability. So how the ECB could react to a surge in peripheral yields following a Greek exit from the Eurozone? Several options are possible and they depend on the magnitude of financial stress. First, the ECB could front-load the purchases within its QE program. If not sufficient, it could increase its size or its duration or rebalance the purchases toward peripheral debt. The launch of a separate program targeting more specifically some certain class of assets or specifically some countries is also possible. Existing and potential instruments used by the ECB within its mandate are probably sufficient to fight contagion in the short term. Nevertheless, as noted by Mr. Cœuré, a Greek exit from the Eurozone risks casting a doubt on the nature and the functioning of the monetary union. A more integrated and actually a more budgetary integrated Eurozone might thus be needed, requiring the decisive steps taken by political leaders. As for next week event, the focus in the Eurozone will remain on Greece, obviously, but there also will be the ECB monetary policy decision on Thursday. In the US, there will be the publication of retail sales data and the CPI data for June. Thanks for your attention and see you next week for your 2 minutes of economy.
BNP Paribas, la banque d'un monde qui change.